Good? What's goody? YouTube, if y'all can hear me, type one in the chat. IG. Let's get them calories and macros going, man. Let's get it popping. One up visions. What up? What's good? What's good? What's good? What up? What up? What up? What up? Let me see if I can get this on here. Yeah. All right. YouTube, what up? What up? What up? What up? What up? No zero either. I don't drink it. Right? That's not to say that y'all can't. Y'all you can do whatever you want, man. You're an adult. I don't drink. I don't drink that zero shit, bro. That's my prerogative. That's my personal choice. You know what I'm saying? Because I think that zero shit is it's just a waste, man. It's a waste of time. You know, everything that I consume when it comes to dieting, when it comes to nutrition, training, building muscle, like I want, it's like it's a purpose behind it. That zero calorie shit ain't got no purpose but some flavor in your mouth. I don't need some fake sugar in my mouth to feel good about my day. What's your take on alcohol? It fucks everything up, man. That's my take on it, man. You consuming alcohol while you on a fat loss journey or muscle building journey, just be prepared to take a L that day because when you look at alcohol, it's inherently toxic, right? So it doesn't get metabolized and used for energy at all, right? What happens is your body's like, oh, we got to get this out of the body. This is trash, right? And so it immediately goes to filtering out through your liver, right? And then during that process, if you're consuming foods while you're doing it, that halts the processing of the foods. So now you got all this food you ate and this alcohol, right? Both attempting to be processed at the same time. It can't. Your body got to pick one. So it's going to pick the alcohol. So that food just sitting there. And so you're more likely to end up with a big ass stomach because, you know, you eating all this food and drinking alcohol at the same time. Then in addition to that, man, it damages your hormones, man. It stops the process of lipolysis. That's your body converting fat into fuel. You know, it lowers your testosterone levels, right? It halts muscle protein synthesis. Those are all tied into muscle building. So you ain't building no muscle or losing no fat on the day you consume alcohol. That day is a L. If you cool with that, yeah, man, toast up, man. Drink some alcohol, right? But if you like me and you want to make the most of every day, every moment that you have, right? Because life ain't guaranteed. You fucking drinking, man. For what? It's a waste. Bro, you and me gotta spin the block sometimes. I don't know what that means. What you mean spin the block, bro? You gotta be more clear. How much coffee did you drink to lose weight? I don't measure like when you say how much coffee, I don't measure it like that, right? I just know that I essentially have caffeine every day, like every day. And it's not like a certain amount that I would say that I target. I just usually end up around somewhere around 300 to 500 milligrams of caffeine. Now, is that the reason I burn fat? No. The reason I burn fat is because I could build a calorie deficit, right? So if you build a calorie deficit, you know, that's all that matters. The caffeine is not required, but it can help. It can help. It gives you a little bit of that energy boost, boosts your metabolic rate, helps with your performance. If you answer questions, what's better, exercise or diet? I know it's both, but I hear it's diet sometimes. Listen, you know it's both. You ask that question even though you know that the combination of both is the best, right? But if you're asking like what leads to the most results, guys, you know it's diet. 80% of what's gonna determine your visual representation is what you put in your motherfucking mouth. So yeah, 80%. If you're gonna say 80 versus 20, like everybody's gonna pick 80%. If I focus on the 80%, I can get the most results. You cannot out train a bad diet, but you can out diet bad training, right? If your training is trash or you're not training, if your diet's locked in, you'll at least get some change, right? But if you eating like trash and working out 6 days a week, it's not gonna matter. It's not gonna fucking matter. So Ricky and anybody else who has that question, it's diet for sure. Most important thing is exercise. Listen, they go hand in hand, but like you know what I'm saying. To the hey, salute to the Armstrong Army, except Coach Jemiah. Hey man, Coach Jemiah, listen, she's lovely. We love her. She's doing the best she can, man. You know, she can't go to the factory and make bigger shirts herself. Not yet, man. So I know that's your only beef with her. Yeah, I know that's your only beef, brother. Yeah. Born Sigma. Hey man, we gonna get you a better shirt soon. How long you fast, bro? As long as it takes, man. As long as it takes. I fast every day. You do too. Everybody here fasts every day. You know that, right? Because you're not eating while you fucking sleep, right? You're not eating in your sleep. So we all fast at some point in the time of the day. It's just how long do you fast? I usually every day, fast somewhere between 16 to 20 hours on most days. I eat 5 eggs every morning. Hey man, what kind of results have you noticed from that? How long have you been eating that way? You know what I'm saying? Because 5 eggs ain't going to destroy your nutrition for the day, and it's also not going to make your nutrition for the day. What's 5 eggs? It's like 400, maybe 500 calories for your day. That's not. It's not the whole day. Ain't nobody on here just eating 500 calories. If you are, and I'm concerned for you. Thoughts on pure protein bars? I don't know. I'm gonna be honest with you. I have to see the label in front of me to give you my thoughts. Because as far as I'm concerned, that's all I'm looking at. If I'm gonna get a bar, I'm looking at the macros, man. All right. I don't give a fuck about these brands. I don't know what's in that shit unless I'm looking at the label. Um, 5 eggs is $6, maybe. I don't know. Who the fuck is looking at the price of eggs? How do you fight hunger during fasting? Hydration, caffeine, and salt. That's the big three. 360 calories for 5 eggs. Yeah, bro. 360 calories sounds like a meal. That's not a big deal, man. You just eat 5 eggs, an omelet. It's 360 calories. It's not a big deal. Just started back working out. Hey, congratulations to AJ, man, getting off your ass and getting in action. Uh, Born Sigma says he wants Jemiah to pull up with the burpee challenge now. He's ready. Hey, it's about time, man. Hey, drop your weight in the chat. We'll love to know how your progress has been, big dog. Yeah, Dame. Hey, Dame, get your ass up and grind. Let's get it done. And guys, listen, if you need more help with learning what you need to get lean, I'm doing this free Shummer Shred Secrets Masterclass. I'm giving away all my secrets, guys. Nutrition, training, discipline, all that stuff's gonna be in that free masterclass. Go ahead and get you a spot before it's too late. Um, okay. My man says he's 5'6" and 200. Yeah, you big as hell, bro. You gotta get that together. What's going on? You a friendly ass looking dude. Hey, I appreciate that, man. Thank you for the thank you for maybe that's why my neighbors be like coming up saying hi to me all the time. You know what I'm saying? Uh, so how many eggs can you build stronger abs? The amount of eggs that you eat don't really have everything to do with the abs that you build, bro. It's more to it than that. The answer to that question is it doesn't really fucking matter. It's about what your protein goal is, how often you're hitting that, and then obviously with training your abs with resistance, right? How much progression you're making in that regard. My man says from 200 from 212 just by going to the gym, not really lean. Why? 6'1". Christian, I would need more detail as to what you're talking about. Like when you say you're not lean, are you saying you still fat? Are you saying that you're not seeing the changes you want to see? What do you mean? I don't know what you mean by that, bro. My man said I'm super skinny, 6 feet tall, 138, 18. Nothing I do helps me gain either type of weight. How many calories are you consuming a day, Oliver? Right? Because if you're saying that nothing helps you gain weight, but you don't know how many calories you're consuming, your motherfucking problem is that you're burning more calories than you're consuming, or the same amount of calories you're consuming, and you ain't tracking it. So you are lost, right? You're like somebody who's driving in the car with their eyes closed. You're just hoping you get to your destination, right? But you ending up lost because you wasn't looking. You need to be looking at your calories, bro. You need to be looking at how much you're consuming. I heard sweet potatoes got most all the nutrients you need in a day. That's cap, man. Sweet potatoes ain't got no protein or healthy fats in it. How the fuck is that all the nutrients you need for the day, man? You know what I'm saying? Carbs are a non-essential macronutrient. Yes, there's value in having some high dietary fiber carbohydrates like a sweet potato. I love sweet potato. My clients love sweet potato. You get great results eating sweet potatoes. But that's not all you need, right? You need protein and healthy fats, bro. Whoever told you that goofy shit, man, you probably only got a segment of that information or they don't know what they talking about. You need more than just some sweet potatoes to function. Uh, he wants too many McDonald's burgers. People still eat at McDonald's, man. McDonald's is trash. Is crumble cookie keeping me big as hell? How many calories is in one crumble cookie? I ain't never had it before. I didn't even know this was a thing until like a couple months ago. You know what I'm saying? But I heard they some sugary ass cookies, man. I heard it's a lot of calories in them. I ain't never looked at a label or like the nutrition facts though. I think if I looked at it, I would know. Oh, iOS Chris is 500 calories in a crumble cookie. So what you think, man? You eating this little cookie, right? It's 500 calories, and you could be having like 2 meals of like high nutritional value foods, like high protein, high dietary fiber stuff. I think that crumble cookie might be keeping you big as hell. I think so. Is sourdough bread better than whole wheat bread? I don't think there's a significant difference between either one of them, man. I'm gonna be honest with you. Michael says, "Hey Corey, you're hella inspiring, man. Everything you upload, and it's preventing me from staying big as hell. Hey man, that's what's up, man. I'm glad I can inspire you. That's why I put it out there. I need some good core exercises that won't hurt my back. Malia, if you need core exercises, just type the word abs in the comments. I'll send you my free 6 pack guide. Uh, you don't eat bread either? I love bread, man. I ate some bread last night. Yo, y'all eating cookies that's between 500 and 700 calories? That shit keep your stomach really fucking big. Mm. It's your prerogative though, man. You can live your life however you want to live it. However you want to live it, man. Don't let me stop you. And also, guys, if you want to learn the secrets to lose fat, build muscle, get ripped, stay ripped year round, come to my summer shred secrets, my free live masterclass. Instagram, y'all can type summer in the chat. We'll send you the link to get that free access before it fills up. You know what I'm saying? Y'all over there on YouTube, man, y'all can just hit the link that I got pinned to the top, man. The free live masterclass. Hey, if you like this live session, you want me to go live some more, hit that like button, man. You know what I'm saying? So that the social media gods share it with other people, man. Maybe we can help some people get lean together. Thoughts on carb balanced tortillas? I think they're great. I think they're fantastic. Do you eat fried chicken? Hell no. I respect my body too much to put that filth anywhere close to me. Yo, bro, what's your opinion on Florida? I'm from Florida. I live in Florida right now. I think it's great. It's one of the best decisions I ever made to move here. I started working when I heard Kobe. And Cameron Boyce, RIP to both. Hey, RIP to the GOAT, man. Corey, thanks. I've been in the gym since May because of you. Sugar is a little bit in the coffee, in our coffee. Gotta go. Hey, man, I'm sorry to hear that, man, that you putting that bullshit in your coffee, but I'm glad that I inspired you to get in the gym. Um, do you do Twitch? Nah, man, I'm an adult. Only children do Twitch. I'm an adult, man. uh, Fried chicken and collard greens and candy yams, peach pie. God damn, this sounds like diabetes in the chat. Why, my brother? Why chicken catching strays? Cause chicken is trash, man. Fried chicken is trash, man. Grilled chicken is where it's at, baby. You know what I'm saying? Fried chicken is terrible for you. I honestly haven't had more than 1 gram of sugar in a day in like 5 months. Hey, man, clap it up. Let's clap it up. David Reyes is following my posts. Uh, he went from type 2 diabetes to normal levels, lost 62 pounds. Hey, man, let's clap it up for David, man. David came through and he been listening to the stuff I've been sharing. He lost 62 pounds in 5 months, man. That's incredible. Let's clap it up for the homie David, man. Congrats, bro. Anthony, how much is it to train with you? Just depends, man. We customize everything to the individual. I don't do the cookie cutter programs where they just, oh, this is everybody does the same thing. Nah, man, we customize it to the individual. So I would need to know, first and foremost, if you are a good fit to participate in my program. It's not for everybody. If you want to learn more about that, feel free to DM me the word shred, and we'll talk, man. We'll see if you. How much water can you drink to get abs? Can you drink? You can drink as much water as you want. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know if there's a like, you got some dorks online saying that there's like a such thing as water poisoning. But man, I've been a fitness coach for 9 years. I ain't never even seen a human who got water poisoning in real life. I think that shit is a myth. I think that shit is like a unicorn or like a ghost. It's like a mythical creature, like Bigfoot. I think water poisoning is like Bigfoot. It's like a mythical creature, right? Um, but, but how much water should you drink to get abs? I mean, I don't think there's a water number for abs. It's just like you got to be in a calorie deficit. I would recommend at least getting a gallon of water in a day, because that'll help you stay energized, satisfied, fueled in the deficit. You'll get pretty much everything you need. I need you to coach me, cuz. Hey man, you gotta, you know what I'm saying? You gotta apply to get on this team, man. But if you guys do want coaching from me, right? I'm doing this free masterclass to teach you guys all the secrets, man. Just reserve you a spot. You know what I'm saying? Hit the link for the free masterclass. You know what I'm saying? It's right at the top for you guys on YouTube. And you guys who want to come to the masterclass on Instagram, just type summer in the chat, man. We'll get you a spot. Oh man, I like that. I like that. I have a question, sir. Yeah, just ask your question. What's your advice for women that work third? What's the struggle that you're having? I don't know. You didn't tell me what you're struggling with. Like, you work third shift, so what? So the fuck what? You're not exempt from the rules because the time of day that you work, whatever your goal is, you got to do the work to go accomplish that. That's my advice, unless there's a particular struggle that you're running into, and then I can give you more cater to you advice. But my general advice is, yo, okay, so your struggles diet, your work shift had what does your work shift have to do with your diet? Right? That's a belief. If you believe the time that you work in a day is somehow stopping you from following the same rules that everybody has to follow to get to the same goals, you have a mindset issue. That's a belief problem, right? It's kind of like the person who's like, man, I could never see myself flying in an airplane. right? But like that makes sense if you never flew in an airplane before. Like it seems scary. It seems like it's like crazy. It's high up in the sky and it's not gonna fall. Yeah, because you ain't never got in one and realize that they test that shit more than they test like fucking roller coasters or like testing like driving vehicles. So it's like super safe. It's scary when you're on the ground, but when you're in the air, you forget that you're up there, right? So if you believe, man, that you out here, somehow impaired to do what everybody else has to do to get in shape because you work third shift, then it's gonna be true. But if you believe you can overcome that shit, then you'll find a way to do it. That's my talk on that. If Messi was behind you, Lionel Messi and Sydney Sweetney. Who is Sydney Sweetney? Who is that? Is that an actress or something? I don't know who that is. Can I get an iPhone? Yeah, go buy one. They sell them at your local cell phone store. You know what I'm saying? Tell a Latino to diet might be again. My wife didn't believe those words. Listen, man. I can't tell your wife what to believe, man. You got to do that on your own. Can you give me tips on how to stay lean while on vacation? I'm going on a cruise. Hey, congratulations to you, B. Evans. Yeah, man, just have a game plan going into there, right? If you got a goal, whether it's losing fat, building muscle, you want to maintain your progress, you should just track your calories while you're there the best of your abilities. Most cruises have a wide selection of things that, you can use to hit your macros, you know. Go in there, get the grilled protein options with the veggies most of the time. Maybe throw in a carb source here and there where appropriate. Um, but make sure you're tracking it. If you ain't tracking, you slacking. I think the number one thing though you can do to help yourself is just get your workout done first thing in the morning before you do any of the activities on the ship or off the ship, however you guys are going to do it. And fast early part of the day, push all your meals to the afternoon. That's gonna keep your consumption pretty controlled if you're only eating certain hours of the day, and then just track it. Make sure you're hitting your macros. Is Kool-Aid good for a workout? Kool-Aid is straight sugar, so I mean, listen, sugar can help to some degree, but it depends on how big you is, man. If you fat as hell, you already got a bunch of sugar sitting on your stomach, so just use that sugar first before you put more sugar in. President Obama, seeing my comment, bro. It's a lot of comments that it came through. I'm sorry, man. If you asked me something and I missed it, just repost it, bro. I'm not like I'm not perfect. It's just me here. I ain't got a team to help me moderate on this one. I eat hamburgers on Sunday mornings. Is that good to have? Depends on your results, man. How long you been doing that and what kind of results have you seen? You know? I eat high calories once a week too, man, and I'm still lean, but I track everything. Getting older, is it hard to lose fat? I am a late owl to the gym, so is it better for me in the evenings? Any suggestions? Um, I don't know what you're asking me. Are you asking me that like how to get this out? What's the obstacle and overcome that? Hey Corey, how should I wait after a workout to drink alcohol? Why the fuck are you drinking alcohol after a workout? That's stupid. You only do weight loss, type 1 diabetic here. I really got to bulk up. I'm 5'7" to 128. You got to figure out how many calories that you need to consume to put yourself in a surplus. So your problem is you don't consume enough calories, right? So you got to get more in. Being a type 1 diabetic, you know what I'm saying? You just got to eat more food. Corey, how do I last long after round one with a chick? No Diddy. Um, I'm not I'm not a sex expert, man. I have some expertise, man, but this that ain't what this channel is about, man. I think if I give you any advice, understand that your pelvic floor controls your endurance as it pertains to like never to maintain an erection. So all the advice I give you is just look at some pelvic floor strengthening exercises and work on your breathing. Those are the two tips I give you. Everything else, you gotta go to somebody else for, man. Do you have any advice on how to stop eating? Yeah, man, just like control yourself, man. Self-control, man. Just like focus on some other shit. Like if you're overeating, you have a self-control issue. Or you have a focus issue, meaning that you're just out here, you know, focused on things that make you want to eat. Whereas, if you eat things that keep you satisfied, like high protein, like high fiber, a lot of stuff that I discuss on my videos, you'll find that you're just not as hungry. And then, you're getting enough water in. That'll kill a lot of the cravings. So if you still have the urge to eat, even though you're eating a lot of that stuff, then you have a regulation issue, meaning that you have to find better ways to get yourself out of the emotional state where you think food is the solution to the problems in your motherfucking life. So, I mean, maybe you need to meditate. Maybe you need to go to the gym. Maybe you need to go for walks. Maybe you need to read some books. Do something to change your emotional state so that you're not so emotionally tied to fucking food. You work out today? Not yet, man. Once I finish the pink drink, I'm gone. I'm in that gym, baby. Popeye's gonna keep you big as hell. I would agree with that. I've never seen somebody who eat at Popeyes every day. I don't think those people exist. You know what I'm saying? Do you have I love your videos. Hey, I appreciate that, Shane. Thank you so much for the support. Glad it's helpful. And guys, if you want more of my secrets on fat loss, building muscle, staying lean, rip year round, I'm doing a free master class. It's called the Summer Shred Secrets. Grab you a spot before it's too late. YouTube, y'all can click the link that I have attached. Instagram, just type summer in the chat, man. We'll send you that link. They got the blackened chicken tenders. That's it. Yeah, that's pretty much the only thing I would ever eat at Popeyes. Popeyes is overrated too. I'm going to be going to rehab for the first time next week. I'm going to take full advantage of my time. I'll be seeing you later. Hey man, I'm rooting for you, bro. I'm rooting for you. Why you bald? I just chose to, you know what I'm saying, just chop it off. I was receding hairline up here. It was getting right here. Just genetics, man. What's that book they give to the kids? Everybody poops. Everybody farts too. It's just, are they doing it around you or are they doing it in silence? It's not a big deal, bro. She's still a baddie. She's still a human. You know what I'm saying? Beyonce don't poop. That's cap. How do you know that information? Should my band be over my knees or slightly under my knees when doing seated glute exercises? Over your knees. Over your knees. There's benefits to both, honestly, but most of you guys like over the top of your knees is what's going to be appropriate. The Legend of Teddy is in the chat, man. I need to see them receipts, young Teddy. I need to see them fat loss receipts, man. I asked for them last time. You ain't sending them my way. Okay. All right, guys. Hey, I'm almost out of here, man. A couple more questions, then I'm gone, man. The pink drink is almost gone. Mm-hmm. Only use heavy bands. Yeah, it depends on your level of strength. Depends on your level of strength. If that's challenging for you, then yeah. You ever going to compete? Probably not. I mean, I don't really see a reason to. Right? There's no legitimate benefit to my life. Not at this stage. I don't know, maybe when I'm like old and retired, from coaching. I need something to do. I might maybe, but as far as I'm concerned, nah. It's not honestly competing isn't it's not the healthiest thing because you get to extremely low, dangerously low percentages of body fat, and yeah, there would be no benefit to my life if I got on stage in some trunks and posed around. Do you ever wear or like Gymshark brand? I've never bought a Gymshark product in my life. And that's not shade at Gymshark. I don't like their clothes. Like it doesn't stand out to me. Like I don't see it and be like, "Oh shit, I need to go get that." Like nah, I've never seen a pair of gym wear um from Gymshark's apparel line that I just felt like I needed to have. When you're first starting being a fitness coach, making content, how did you overcome the fear of talking on camera? I'm struggling at the moment. You too focus on what other people think. When I became a fitness coach, I already had conquered that. So I didn't have that fear. I grew up in a place called Detroit, Michigan, where you know, like being ridiculed, being made fun of, like people like talking shit about you was like a daily occurrence. Anybody else who grew up in the hood or went to like or grew up in like an urban area where you went to public schools, you know what I'm talking about. Like the worst things people could say about me on the internet, like I've heard 10 times worse than that in person. And oh yeah, growing up in the hood, I saw people get beat up for saying those type of things, right? So like a lot of the things that people worry about as it relates to somebody saying something about how they present themselves online, like I never gave a fuck about because I seen worse, you know. So I think that's the key. Like you got to stop giving a fuck about what people think. Like you're giving too much power to those that you'll never meet over what things you feel you should be doing with your time and your value and your energy. That's why you stuck, bro. Like that's the real issue. It's internal. You got to get to the point where you don't give a fuck what anybody got to say. And that comes from that's not something that is an overnight thing. You got to work at it. Like you got to really get to a point where even though you're fearful and uncertain, right? You're courageous and you take action regardless, right? Because you don't have to like to start something new, whether it's a fitness journey or a business journey, like my man's is asking. You don't have to not be afraid or you don't have to not be nervous. Like everybody's gonna have that. It's like you have to be courageous in spite of the fear. You have to be courageous in spite of the discomfort and act anyway. You know what I mean? Like the uncertainty lets you know that you're going to be doing something new. But if you never do anything new, what is your life going to look like 5 years from now? That's right. Exactly the fucking same. So you got to just get to the point where you just like, all right, I'm nervous, but I'm going to do this anyway. And then what starts to happen is you do that over and over and over again. And over time, you sort of build up a collection of proof within yourself action that you're an action taker. And when you believe you're an action taker, you have more confidence, right? So you got to just start and not give a fuck and recognize that you're going to suck at first. And then just be cool with that. You know what I'm saying? If that was helpful information for anybody struggling to start their journey, man, just drop a flex emoji in the chat. You know what I'm saying? That's the real answer. You know what I'm saying? That's the real answer. Um, all right, I'm almost done. Do you think there's a benefit to no fat in the context of overall T levels at the gym? I'm constantly gooning and I need to stop. No, I don't think there's any benefits whatsoever to no fat. I think the people that be like promoting that, like it's more so like people who are overly obsessed with you know, fapping. So like if that's all you do, then yeah, like maybe you shouldn't do it at all. But I don't think it's like the thing that determines whether or not you're gonna have success, right? I think it's like you can do that like I don't know, like once a day and be fine. But if it's like 5 times a day, like it's taking up your day, then yeah, you probably need to stop that shit, bro. Uh, yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? Keep playing this Keon. I'm rooting for you, bro. All right, y'all. Hey, if this was helpful and you want me to go live again, right? Drop a thumbs up in the chat. I might go live again tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? If y'all want it, if the streets want it. M. Nape says, answer my question. Damn. I don't see your question, man. That shit got lost. I'm sorry, bro. I ain't perfect. I know you want me to be perfect, but I ain't. That shit ain't gonna happen, man. You might as well let that go. Uh, I feel pain when I'm doing shoulder press and chest press. You might need to get that looked at, bro. Might need to get an X-ray or fix your form. All right. I'll holla at y'all later. Y'all have a good day. Peace.